Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing the next chapter in the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone PC strategy guide, and today we're going to be covering um, the first half of the sneak. So Harry has to um, sneak Norbert up to the tower so that Harry can give Norbert to Ron's brother George. Um, and to do that, we have to get past Filch.
With Norbert safely bundled up, Harry set off for the tallest tower. He hoped that the cloak would conceal him from Filch and his cat, Mrs. Norris.
What's that?
Now, the biggest advantage to this is that Harry gets to wear the invisibility cloak. And unfortunately, though, when casting spells, the cloak comes off. So Harry becomes visible. And you kind of have to be careful because if you get too close to Filch and you get within a certain radius of him, Filch will start running after Harry. So what we'll do is we'll wait for Filch to walk by. Filch follows a patrol point. So you kind of have to just study the path that, or you have to study Filch's movements. So I think he'll go around. Oh, no, he won't. So we'll go around this way to these steps. We'll climb up here. I do want to point out too, there is one secret area and one wizard card in this level. So now that we're on top of the bookcases here, let's jump across, pick up some of these beans. And we'll jump down, cast Alhamor at the door.
What's that?
We'll save our progress.
Intruder!
Okay, we'll cast Alhamora on this door, which leads us to the next room. And Filch is in here before Harry is. There's shortcuts like the one that was just shown in the previous cutscene that Filch can take to get to other areas of the map before Harry can. In this room, the door's blocked off. There's two Flipendo switches that need to be triggered before the door can open. You kind of have to be very careful here. You're going to want to cast very quickly and very carefully. Oh. Climb up these steps here. Collect these beans. There's two more, it looks like. Oh, I fell down. Oh. Oh, I'm lucky I made that jump. Alright. Need to go back this way. Oh. So the first switch is in between these two bookcases here. So hit that one first. That will remove the two wooden boards. The next switch is right here on your right hand side against the wall. Hit Flipendo on that. That'll make the door open. We'll jump down, go through the door. Phil's just gonna take another shortcut. We'll just go down the hallway, save our progress, and then cast a lot more on this door to open it, which leads us to the next room. There's 3 main rooms in this map before you get to the tower. This is the 3rd and final room. And if you may have noticed, each room that you go into is slightly harder than the last one. With this room being the most complex. And the reason why I say this is because there's a multitude of different puzzles that need to be completed in order to be able to clear this room before we can go to the tower. The first thing that you're going to want to do here is keep an eye again on Filch's movements as he makes his way around the map. You're going to want to go to your left here. There's a door with a lock on it. Open that. That's going to alert Filch, though.
What's going
So
on?
wait
Who's
until
that?
he leaves.
Someone's got past me.
We'll turn around and switch on the wall.
Now, how can I get up there?
That'll raise that gate. Now we will have to climb up to the top here. There's a bookshelf here that's got a Flipendo switch on it. We're going to hit Flipendo on it and knock it down. This bookshelf will lean up against this one on this wall. So you can just use that to your advantage and go all the way up to the top. We can make our way across the room by jumping across the top of these bookcases. Now, this room is accessible here, so we'll go in here. To your left, there's going to be a switch on the wall. That'll open that gate. Now we need to get into this room here with the lock on it. We'll open that door.
Where is he?
And we'll just wait
I don't
for
find
Filch
you,
to
my
leave.
Stealthy little student.
We'll hit the switch. That'll make that gate open up. Now we need to go back up top again. So we need to go in here. And go immediately to your right. There's a switch on the wall. That's going to make that gate open. Where's Filch? Okay, Filch is right there. So So we'll go into this room. Now the idea here is to go all the way up to the top. And that will take us into the next room, which is the tower. But what we need to do first is go in here and hit the switch on the wall. That'll make that gate open up in that room. We need to get to that gargoyle. So now we'll climb back on top of these bookcases and then go back into this room one final time. We'll hit Lumos on the gargoyle. It's gonna make these Lumos platforms appear in this next room. And then what we'll do is we'll just climb the Lumos platforms here. Collect that bean. And this will take us into an adjacent room here. You have to hit the switch on the wall. That makes that gate open up. And it closes that gate. And we are done with that room. Now Felch is going to take another shortcut. We can jump down. There's another room over here with a gargoyle in it. Hit Lumos on that. It's gonna make those Lumos platforms appear. And you're gonna want to hit the gargoyle that's in that room. That's where we're gonna go next. Then we're gonna climb onto these platforms again. And we're gonna keep on going until we get to the top. We'll jump to that platform. We'll jump up here. Now we can cast Lumos on this gargoyle. It's gonna make that platform appear. We'll just jump back across here. Jump to that platform. We'll collect that bean. Now we just have to jump across these two platforms to get across to the other side. So we'll jump to this one first. But then instead of jumping to the second one, what we're going to do is we're going to jump down to the ground. And once we've done that, we're going to be in this room. And this is actually the secret area that is in this map. So we'll hit Hamura on the chest. And we will go ahead and pick up the wizard card. So now we have found both the secret area and the wizard card that are in this level. I'm gonna go ahead and Orpendo on the switch. That'll open up that gate. That takes us back into this room, and we will just have to climb these Lumos platforms again. We'll turn around, climb this one. Now we're back in this room, so we'll jump to this platform, and jump to the second one. Then we'll jump across. There's a door here. We'll hit Alhamora on that. And We'll save our game. So, the room that the wizard card was in, kind of made a mistake there. That's actually not the secret area. This is the secret area right here. So if you Allahumora on that portrait, this opens up. This is actually the first secret area. The only secret area that's in this level. It was kind of a mistake on my part. And this brings us into the final room in this map with the tower. So we'll go ahead and we will climb onto these Lumos platforms. We just have to make our way to the top. Now we see the sneak by Filch one last time in this map. Hitting the switch on the wall will make the bridge turn around.
Do you think I'm blind? I'm not letting anyone into that tower tonight.
Now we just need to make our way across the bridge.
Peeves, you'll be banished for this.
That could come in handy if I have to distract Filch along the way.
So that's actually something that you're going to want to remember. You can hit Flipendo on these faces. And that will distract Filch so you can sneak by him. That's something you'll definitely are going to want to keep in mind in the second half of the sneak. So we will hit Flipendo and that vase there. We'll use that distraction to go up to the tower.
When I do, you ring.
Ron's brother Charlie had arranged to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania.
And that is it for this level. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. In the next video, we will be covering the second half of the sneak. Harry has to make his way down from the tower and make it back to the common room without Filch catching him. We will be covering that in the next video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Stay tuned, there's more to come.